wish I could say the same as a lot of other people out there that have public videos that I've watched, and I hear them speak about other musicians as if, though they were gods or something. And for the life of me, I don't understand how it is. And I said, I heard this guy play this, and then it caused me to do this, and it caused me to do that, and then I heard this guy, and I hear these names being thrown out left, right, and center. And I can only stop to shudder to think that all they've done is play some notes that made some sense. Notes that made some sense. And the mass audience enjoyed listening to those notes that made sense. And in the eyes of some of you, it made them. Then there was the guys that started using the effects, and they put some good notes through some effects, and they used the effects to enhance the note quality, or maybe they add a flanger or an echo, a doubler, a reverb, tremolo. And abilities that they would have to have some kind of precognition of the sound, the note that they need to play in order to get the sounds that they want. Right? Isn't that amazing? It always occurs at the moment you choose to do something. Otherwise, it's completely quiet. And the minute you decide that you're going to say something, there's a big rumble. And there's a timing. It's like, is it me? Or is it the timing? Is it space? Is it, fate? And so, the flanger. You say, I'm going to hook up a flanger to this, just to see what it sounds like, and I'm going to set the flanger at this time and space. The echo, time and space. All of these are interpreted by one's cerebral capacities, the auditory capabilities of understanding. Well, if I make the echo or the reverb too deep, room, hall, these are all standards you can get. Room, hall, canyon, arena. Now, what if you don't need an exact arena? You need someplace in between. Well, the guy that's playing the song at a certain speed, he's going to set that. Now, why did I choose these chords in this particular order? Because my brain told me to do it. I want to play it back and hear what it sounds like. If you were playing what I was doing, there's a good chance that you wouldn't use these chords, because it took me a lot of years to figure out what these chords did in the order in which I played them. this is all preconceived in my mind before I play them. So, I don't know, if you're going to play some music, you're going to play an instrument, first I believe you need to know the instrument, and then you need to learn how to play chords on that instrument, notes on that instrument, and then you need to learn how to play rhythms with those chords on that instrument in order to maneuver your way around that instrument. It's very simple. They teach you C major, D major, E major, F major, G major, A, B, C. Now, if we want to embellish those, we might try playing an A minor, B minor, C major, G major, F major, E minor, B minor, A minor, E minor, G, C, E minor, A minor, E minor, F major, why did I choose to play those notes? See, there's a lot of things involved there while you're playing. One of the things I believe it is you really need to understand is, in the beginning, you're going to have to understand the notes, where they are, and then you're going to have to figure out a way to maneuver through the notes to get the need to know the notes where you need to be in order to understand how the melodies form. And once you realize how to maneuver to get those tonal qualities of those notes that form the melodies and the rhythms to what it is you need to play in order to satisfy your auditory senses and your brain, the names of the notes don't really become relevant. Just the sounds of the notes and where they are. It's like that guy banging on the rock, right, or the log. There's no schema. He just understands that if he bangs on a certain rock, he gets a certain sound, and you bang on a certain log, you get a certain sound. And he has the ability to harmonize those sounds, higher, lower pitch, yada, yada, what have you, so on and so forth. And once you understand the lay of the land, you'll be able to play the instrument without having to think of what notes have what names. There's an association, but you're not really thinking of that association. You're just thinking of, if I play here, I hear a certain sound. And if I pull on that note, I get a certain sound. The understanding of instrument and how it works. If you've seen my tuning video, there's a dramatic shift between D and B, D and B, G and B strings. Anyway, enough of my rambling. You should listen to as much music as you possibly can.